Yes, sir. Start?
Yeah.
Hi, folks. My name's Susan, and my friends and family know that I like several things. Couple of them being books, kids' toys, kids' books. I really like my holidays, and Halloween is special to me because I was born in October, so I've always liked Halloween. And I also like making displays of my favorite doodads and artifacts in shelves in a bookcase. And consequent with this, thinking about my Halloween things, my grandson who's visiting has been doing a lot of YouTube videos, and he said, "Grandma, you should do one." I said, "Oh my gosh, what?" And I said, "Well, just do something you like." I said, "Oh, fine. I'll make one of my bookcase displays. We'll see how that works." So first of all, I've started by putting a dresser runner on this wood in the bookcase to give some contrast to the brown wood shelf. And I've started out with a few books. A nasty little story by Nora Lofts called The Claw. Cute little illustrated book about vampires, not really too scary for kids, and nice graphic. And then a copy of Agatha Christie's classic Halloween Party that my niece Beth gave me a couple years ago on my birthday. So we started up with those already sitting there, and then I'm going to add a few things, like this copy of Halloween. It's kind of a nice creepy story, and I like the graphic on the paperback, so that's why that's there. Then we're going to start adding a little orange cat with a black bow, and Wesley and I were at Target. I said, "Ooh, look at this. Is this cool or dumb?" And he said, "Grandma, that's kind of cool." So I bought it. Remembered I had my book called The Claw. So the claw candlestick can go right in front of the book called The Claw. Then near the Halloween party book, we're going to take a little party basket that I made about 10 years ago from a pattern by Martha Stewart. And I have a couple of old-fashioned Halloween clickers. And I like to put those in the little party basket. So we're going to put that by the Halloween party book. And then, let's see, here's a little boy's bear wants to join the group. And what else do we have? Oh, look at this little tiny puffball stiff owl. He's going to be sitting on the Halloween book. Then I had to laugh because I have had this little stiff raven for maybe 6 or 8 months or so, and said, he's not as creepy as the crow claw, but he'll have fun sitting here by that candle holder. And then a tiny little stiff black Halloween cat can join a little raven, and they can be looking at each other. And one of my favorite little stiff critters, little baby hooty owl, put a little ribbon on him. Put him right back there. It's looking pretty good now. Maybe a little crowded, but the little artifacts and treasures are kind of fun to have up there. So next thing we're going to put up is a little stiff mouse. Got a tiny little trick-or-treat basket on his paw that he's carrying, and somebody asked me, "Oh, how did you find such a tiny little basket?" Here's my answer. In the 50s and the 60s, there were cupcake decorations for Halloween, cats' heads, owls, whatnot, and they had just picks coming out the bottom. And I picked up a few and decided that instead of using them for cupcakes, I'd use them for accessories for the little creatures. And I've just untied his bow, so give me a second to tie his bow. Alright, so now he's ready to join the group, and we'll put him by the cat. We don't always think that cats and mice mix very well, but these two are pretty friendly. So that's pretty much it. I've made a kind of a fun shelf display with books and toys and this creepy candle holder. And I don't know if we can get this on this film, but on top here we've got a big stiff owl, a clock that I made a couple of years ago out of a Goodwill box, and an interesting little witchy black cat made out of plaster that I picked up at a Goodwill store, gave him a nice little bow, and he's very happy up there. So that's it, folks. That's my Halloween bookshelf, and happy Halloween, everybody.